High level setup and essential features to automate your business. Hello, and my name is Benjamin Kepner, CEO of Global Social Media Marketing. As your high level partner CEO speaker today, I wanted to give a quick intro about my background and how I have the expertise and credentials to take you to the next level. I'm a UGA or University of Georgia Marketing and International Business degree major, a Google for Education certified trainer, author and course creator for multiple online courses, university digital marketing instructor, a Forbes Agency Council member, fluency in English and Spanish with 13 years of marketing experience and 40 digital marketing certifications, as well as a CEO for two companies, which are Global Social Media Marketing and Suite courses, and also an early adopter of High Level as a high level partner of 4 years. So, as you can see, I have the necessary credentials to take you from beginner to expert on the quick route with our webinar for today. Now, you may be asking yourself, am I in the right place, Benjamin? Well, the answer is yes if you're a business owner, marketer, entrepreneur, virtual assistant, or high level user. If you check these boxes, keep on watching. Now, I wanted to quickly demonstrate the huge demand for high level, as many of you are already aware of the tool. In 2024 alone, there are 40,000 plus agencies, 1.2 million businesses, over 2 billion leads that have been generated from the high level tool, and almost 13 billion conversations. And trust me, after attending the high level summit in 2023 and releasing over 300 plus features, they ain't slowing down anytime soon, and they're projected to reach $1 billion in revenue as a company in a very short period of time. So, as you can see, right now is a great time to be using high level. Before our company didn't have a CRM tool or marketing automation solution like high level, we as a sales department were managing contacts, leads, sponsorships, and partnerships through a variety of tools like Google Sheets and Google Drive. Our company was using Screencastify to record our sales calls. We were using Calendly to schedule appointments. We're using WP Forms to create landing pages, as well as the addition of Google Forms for conditional logic. We were building sales funnels and things like lead pages and WordPress. And we were manually sending emails with Gmail to ultimately close client contracts that would be signed with the use of Google Docs. As you might also be experiencing your pain points in your business, a lot of these tasks were redundant and manual. And ultimately, the story is that our team realized that we needed to save more time on these manual tasks after I met with my COO on how to better operationalize our business to make it be more effective and profitable. We also discussed how we were paying for over 20 different marketing tools that was costing us thousands of dollars in annual subscriptions for things like automatic follow ups, online appointment booking, payment processing, messaging via email blasts, social media posting, and chatbot conversations. We decided to cut this time down by 90% by just buying high level and implementing this great tool into our business. Additionally, we're also able to build new service offerings for our agency to offer to our clients. These new services capabilities included things like website building, hosting, landing page optimization, sales funnels, sales pipelines, workflows, unlimited sub accounts, and even additional revenue stream through the use of affiliate marketing. To say the least, we've gone from pain to gain. So you might be thinking, though, Benjamin, there's a lot of obstacles to overcome. And I understand exactly where you're at. I went through the same thing myself when I first started using High Level. And I can tell you after attending the High Level Summit with the 300 plus features that were released in 2023, that sometimes it can feel overwhelming. But I'm here to tell you that the technology
has a great team that's constantly developing it with a customer support that is uncanny. Any other like tech company that I've worked with before. And I personally feel that this is one of the best softwares I've ever used and that you are able to learn this tool with the help of watching this webinar. It's also not the cost, right? $97 a month for the beginner plan and $297 for the agency plan where you get unlimited sub accounts. This is an extremely affordable tool that can operationalize your business and save you a ton of time on manual tasks that you shouldn't be doing. And finally, that segues into time. While it may require additional time to learn the tool, once you learn the tool, it's ultimately going to save you hundreds, if not thousands, of hours in your business to remove yourself from some of the day to day tasks and focus on actually growing the business and scaling to get some of your time back in your life to be with your loved ones or your friends. So, in order to get set up in high level, once you do this, you're able to get some results. So I've got some quick stats for you. Zapier, one of the leading automation companies, states that 88% of small business owners say that automation allows their company to compete with larger companies. Gartner predicts that 69% of all managerial work will be automated by 2024, and 55% of businesses say that their marketing automation tool helps them to generate more tools. So if you're not thinking about how to automate your business, then you may be losing out on additional revenue and time that you can get back in order to scale. So let's jump in now to some of the initial steps you need to take in order to set up your high level account properly. One of the first things you're going to need to do is enter in your company or business information. You can enter things such as your business details, your industry, and select how many customers you have. If you already have a website, choose the Yes option and enter your website. You'll click Next and be able to fill in your billing information for your high level account. After that's done, you can also elect to resell high level to other people as an income source. If you want to resell high level, just make sure that you choose Yes again and accept the terms and conditions to finally click the blue button to click Accept. Choose the tools that you're currently using for your business, such as WordPress, MailChimp, or anything else. And once selected again, click Next. This is a quick overview of some of the features that HighLevel offers to you in a single platform. And imagine that you can even do more with this power. So go ahead and click Got It. And it's time to secure your HighLevel account with a strong password. Once that's done, click Set up my account and you'll need to verify your email address via email and phone number in an SMS message for authentication purposes. Essentially, if you have an agency account, it'll be granted to whoever holds and pays for the high level software itself. For example, if you're an agency owner, you can purchase high level and you have access to a high level agency account. Within this agency account, you can create multiple sub accounts for your business and clients to use the high level features. Each sub account has its own dashboard from where you can manage your different businesses separately and keep things organized in one place. How many sub accounts you can create depends upon which high level plan you've purchased and ultimately will allow you to have multiple accounts under one main account. So now that you've actually entered in your company information and set up your first sub account, the next thing you're going to want to do is make sure that you have the right access and permissions for users. As you can see on our screen here, there are a number of different features that you can provide in the user setup. You can select the user info, the user permissions, the user roles, call and voicemail settings, user availability, and the user calendar configuration. If you're not familiar with all of these things, don't worry, we'll cover these later on in the webinar. But as a basic understanding, each user within a given account can have ultimately different roles and permissions to manage the account. Once you have set up your high level account with your necessary users, the next most important step that you're going to want to do is to set up Mailgun or your email domain setup for your high level account. This is needed because gohighlevel is not just a SMTP or what's referred to as a simple mail transfer protocol, which means you can't send bulk emails by default. This is really important as it might be necessary for your business to email thousands of contacts in a short period of time, and you don't want those crucial emails to communicate to your customers to go into their spam or junk folders. So, in order to send bulk emails from a high level system, you must integrate high level with a provider such as Mailgun. Mailgun is a third party email delivery system that high level users use in order to send bulk emails and send those over a specific period of time. You can do this by going to your settings and then selecting email settings to integrate with your Mailgun account. Please note that Mailgun will be an additional invoice that you will receive for your account based on the number of emails that you send. So now that you've figured out how to set up your email so that you can send mass emails, another thing that you're going to want to do when you're just getting started is to import or export any contacts that you might already have to use in your email and SMS message campaigns. Now, there are a number of different ideas that you can do to do this. One of the things that I recommend that many of you may have on this webinar is a LinkedIn profile. You're actually able to export your LinkedIn connections in a CSV file and upload those to HighLevel. You can also use any email solutions that you might currently be using, such as Gmail or Outlook. You can again go into the settings of those relevant email platforms and export those contact lists by name and email to use as a CSV file to upload into HighLevel. The other great thing about HighLevel is that you can actually export any contacts from the software and send those to what other channels you'd like to send them to. For example, if you're running a Facebook ads campaign and you want to create a custom audience list to use as a lookalike audience, you're also able to export any contacts from your CRM database. The steps in order to do so, we'll start with the exporting feature. Select which contacts you want by clicking the box to the left of the contact. You can also select all contacts in a given smart list or in the entirety of your high level system. Once they're selected, click the Export Contacts button as seen on the right. GoHighLevel will then export into a data table that you can use with their information as you see fit. To import contacts, you'll generally want to import those as a CSV file with the contact information. Remember to fill in any missing information in your cells, whether it's coming from a Google Sheets or from Microsoft Excel, to make sure that you include the bare minimum details. Generally, I recommend starting with at least having a first name, last name, email, phone number, and some geography identifier like a city or zip code. Click Import the Contacts button as seen to the right within your high level Contacts tab of the tool. You can again upload a CSV file to the Dropbox and make sure that the information lines up, and then click Import. Now, one of the new things that was released in 2023 for High Level is a policy and regulation referred to as A2P 10DLC, which is actually a system in the United States that allows businesses to send application to person type messaging via standard 10-digit long codes, phone numbers. So that's what that means. Ultimately, you need to make sure that you register for it with your high level account in order to benefit from improved deliverability and increased throughput in the new verified ecosystem. This is important as we need to make sure that people understand for different carrier providers that we have registered our business within our given trust center to send campaign registrations via SMS, and that we've ultimately verified our business profile setup to make sure that we're providing trusted calling and messaging through this verification process. This process can sometimes take upwards of a week to two, but it's a very simple process that we can walk through in greater detail later on. Just understand that it is going to be required in order to make sure that people are receiving your messages via email or their phone. Now, Go High Level provides everything you need to design and create marketing emails to run successful email campaigns. So now that you've got your list of contacts, you've registered through A2P, you're ready to send your first email or SMS campaign. Easily create customized email campaigns using templates or from scratch using the drag and drop template builder. You can also reuse existing emails from previous campaigns or import templates from external email services. Choose from a variety of sending options, including batch delivery, where you're sending them in specific amounts at specific times, RSS feed, or sending now or scheduling later for an optimal time and when people will be reviewing their emails. I generally recommend sending them first thing in the morning and trying to send them generally during normal business hours, Monday through Friday. Even better if you can generally avoid sending them on Monday or Friday. We know people are thinking about the weekend or just getting back from the weekend and catching up on their emails. Use the test email feature in order to send a copy to your inbox to avoid errors. I highly recommend that you always send a test email so you can review it not only on your desktop, but also on your mobile, see how the images are showing, read the headline, and understand how the user experience will be for the receiver of that email. You can also create custom unsubscribe links in order to unsubscribe from your email list if so. You actually are required by law to offer this. Generally, brands will put this at the bottom of the email and make sure that the link is clickable so that they are adhering to email regulations. Finally, you can view stats, such as you can see here on the top of our slide. You can review analytics on things such as successful delivery, open rates, click through rates, bounces that are either soft or hard, and the number of people that are unsubscribing or the emails that are being sent into a spam box for a given user. So now that you've just sent your first nurturing email or SMS message campaign, you need to think about the value offer that you're going to provide to your potential leads, prospects, or customers. Everybody loves something free, so giving a giveaway through the use of a landing page or what we refer to as an automated sales funnel is a great idea to move a prospect from awareness to consideration or conversion, or ultimately generate revenue and e commerce sales via your given marketing channels. One of the most requested features that I hear from our clients and new people that are using high level is building a sales funnel. Here's an example on this slide of a sales funnel that we built working with a fitness client. You could see that the top of the funnel, they were sending a number of different marketing message campaigns, things like email, Facebook ads, or referrals. From there, we set up proper tracking to make sure that we knew what marketing channels were converting customers or leads, such as Google Tag Manager and Google Analytics. The client already had a website built on WordPress, which High Level can integrate awesomely with WordPress. You can actually even embed any high level sales funnel directly onto a website. So, no need to think about removing your website altogether. Just go ahead and plug and play and drop in your high level sales funnel to your given website. And then you can see there after that, we were using High Level as their marketing and sales software solution, and then eventually scheduling online appointments to determine the number of hours or training that were needed for this given client. It's a very intuitive sales funnel builder that can create visually appealing and high converting sales funnels without needing coding or design skills. So don't feel like you're going to need to hire a graphic designer or have somebody that knows HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or any of the other coding language you can think of. One of the greatest benefits of creating a sales funnel is that we'll set up automated sequences and workflows that guide the leads through your funnel to deliver those personalized messages and content at the right time. You can segment based on specific criteria and make sure that you're capturing and storing the information as a prospect moves along in the sales funnel. They can receive multiple messages as well via email, SMS, or voice. And ultimately, all of this will lead to insights and important metrics such as conversion rates, engagement, and revenue generated. You want to identify any bottlenecks that might be preventing your user to signing up for your service or product and taking data driven decisions to continually optimize for better results. Now, a standard sales funnel is generally a 2 or 3 step. That may include, for example, a landing page that then directs the user to a form that then directs the user to a thank you page. That's referred to as a 3 step sales funnel. Many of you who are in the service-based industry may also require an additional booking calendar so that you can Meet with the client as an exploratory or discovery call, understand their needs, and send them a customized solution or proposal after your discussion with their sales team. So, if you need that, that would be a four-step funnel with an additional automated booking calendar system for scheduling. Once you've decided on your sales funnel steps, whether it's two, three, or four, maybe even more, you need to think about the different landing pages that you will create. For example, paid ads with our client Prescription Fitness were used to take people to a landing page to fill out a contact form, which then leads them to a thank you page with a link for a pre assessment form. You could see these pages were very simple, such as creating the form and a nice picture of some of their customers with a brief description of the value that they got for filling out the form, as well as some of the benefits of their services in the bottom and a privacy policy to make sure that they're adhering to new data privacy laws in 2024. Landing pages are very easy to build at high level and require no graphic design or coding skills in order to build. I know personally, again, this is one of the most requested features of high level, one of the best solutions you can do in crafting your awesome sales funnel. In order to capture those leads, you're going to need something like a form where you will first need to go into your high level account and then find the Sites button to hover over the Forms tab on the menu at the top of the screen. Then you'll see a drop down menu and you can click the Forms Builder. This brings you to the forms where you can edit or create a new form. Click the Create Form button and click Start from Scratch or use a template depending upon what you need. For a simple contact form like the one seen in this slide, choose Create from Scratch. Then you'll be able to drag any elements you want from the left side of the screen into the form and save them where you're satisfied. Specific examples of elements include things like first name, last name, phone number, email, zip code, and many more. As you can see on our slide, this is an example of a basic form that we've used for many of our clients in their sales funnel in order to capture the information and store them into your CRM to start the process of the automations that will happen within your given sales funnel. Now, another option that you may have in your sales funnel outside of using a standard form is a survey. Why would you want to use a survey over a form? Well, the answer lies in the questions that you're asking, as well as any conditional logic that you may use to guide the user based on the answer that they provide. You can see in the screenshot on this slide that you can again go to Sites and click on Surveys as an option to develop a survey. We've used a ton of different surveys throughout our experience using High Level and highly recommend using them for lead generation businesses that are focused on asking specific questions in order to qualify a lead from marketing qualified to sales qualified so that your sales team spends less time with calls of unqualified prospects and that they gain time back to talk with the right people that need your services or product. Now, many of you are going to need to connect with prospects or leads, or even customers for that matter, to make sure that you're talking through exactly their pain points or how you can offer a solution that fits their given needs. This is a great opportunity to build an automated calendar booking system. Now, you may have used many other calendar systems, which is fine, and you can integrate those as well with your given high level account if they have many direct integrations with these platforms. But if you want to save some additional money, you can actually build a booking calendar system within your calendar of your settings tab in high level. This will allow you to connect your calendar to things like Outlook, Google, and Apple. You can use this feature to prevent back and forth emails to find a meeting time and set your availability for automated bookings. Again, you can find the calendar option in your settings feature of your high level account. Once you've got your sales funnel dialed in, published, and ready for launch, one of the first automations you're going to need to create through the use of this new sales funnel is a new lead automation workflow. You can see on the example of this slide that we have an example of a new lead automation workflow. So, how does this work? Well, for example, contact leads every few days to 3 weeks once you receive a new lead, right? So they're receiving messages to nurture them and convert them through either into a booked call or to buy your product or service. You can split them into referred versus non referred customers so that you may understand where they lie within your marketing mix and which channels that you're acquiring the lead from. And you can also delegate wait periods in between each message so that they're not all sent together. As you can see in our example here of a new leads auto contact, we actually have if it has a referred tag, it gets a referred SMS message campaign and then goes to a wait follow up. Or if it's not coming from a referred partner, waiting a minute and sending an initial SMS message campaign. You can set wait times for days, minutes, weeks, or even longer if needed. We highly recommend, though, once a new lead is generated for your business, that you try to respond within 15 minutes, as we have seen many of our results with clients getting higher conversion rates the quicker they're able to reply. This will eliminate the need for your team to constantly be monitoring their email or sending manual emails, texts, or phone calls when a lead is generated. They can have peace of mind that when a lead is generated, they go into a specific workflow of the specific messages or steps that they need to take next. While there are many other automation workflows you'll need to create, don't worry, we've got you covered later on. But for right now, after you've generated that new lead, you're going to go ahead and think about what are the different stages once a lead is generated that they should experience. Here's an example of working again with our fitness client on the different types of stages in a sales pipeline. Some examples of additional automations that you may want to build for your high level account outside of a new lead automation will include things such as a pre assessment, pausing scheduling for a book call, scheduling a booked call, assessment completed or follow up if somebody fills out a form or pre qualifying survey, sale completed if a new prospect or lead actually closes to a sale, a rescheduling or canceling of a booked appointment or call, a no show, or a no contact. Well, these are just some examples of some of the automations that we've built for this specific client. There are many more automations that you may need in order to build customized for your given business. And what's really cool about this is that there's a handy dandy data visualization of this sales pipeline in your dashboard so that you can see how many percentage of people are actually moving in the different stages. This can be used as a way to identify any bottlenecks or steps that are preventing people from moving on to the next stage in your sales pipeline. As we discussed previously in this webinar, once a lead is generated and they've potentially received an initial SMS text or email campaign, you need to start thinking about long term how you're going to nurture people that love your brand or people that want to eventually purchase your product or service. Here's another example of a nurturing campaign we set up for one of our clients on how to make sure that you're using the right messaging and offers to ultimately drive them down the buyer journey cycle. Any contacts, for example, who may have gotten a no contact tag can then potentially put into a long term drip campaign. This is referred to as if you want to send multiple messages over a period of time. You can see in this example that the workflow included 5 follow ups over several months with an increasing wait period. After you've designed your amazing sales funnel, your new lead auto contact workflow, and a nurturing strategy, you want to make sure that you understand where your leads come from so that you can directly attribute ROI from your given marketing channels and the investment that you're making in that channel. As you can see here, here's another example with a client that we worked with that has all of their marketing channels in one place within the high level account to understand the total number of leads, the total revenue or value that they attribute those to, how many of those leads have opened, won, or been lost, and the win percentage or closing rate of those leads that are generated. As you can see in this example, the rec center is generating the most leads with one of the better win rates. And you can even see that some of the other categories are being categorized for any of the channels that you may not have in place or know where the attribution is happening. Some ideas for some different lead source for both channels would be things such as email, an event booth, Facebook, Instagram, or any other social media platform, a trainer or referral or an employee, a friend or referral, internet search like Google or Bing, and again, any other channels or marketing messages that you may be sending out that don't have trackable links. Think of this as your dashboard to insight on understanding what marketing channels are working best for your high level account. Once you've decided on how to attribute things and you've gotten a few campaigns going out of your high level account, now it's time to analyze, measure, and optimize. One of the great things about high level is that it integrates with a number of different analytics tools. I would highly recommend that you use tools such as Google Tag Manager and Google Analytics 4 to make sure that you understand how users are arriving to your website and the actions that they take on your website. These can both be directly integrated with your high level account, and tracking code should be placed on the back end of your website whenever you're sending users to your given sales funnel or landing page to measure the effectiveness of your different marketing campaigns. One of my favorite features of using high level for 4 years is high level snapshots. High level snapshots are a great way for you to create templates of anything that you create in high level. It could be a workflow automation from a landing page to a sales funnel and even a website. Once you create something in your account, you're able to export that snapshot or make a clone, as many of you developers may refer to as, into another sub account. This eliminates the need to recreate the wheel or start from scratch once you've built something, which is awesome and saving you a lot of time to make sure that you're focusing on the growth side of your business. Now, there are pre snapshots that are built in your high level account. You can see some examples of some of the industries that we've worked with, such as gym, solar, marketing agencies, mortgage loan officers, attorneys, real estate professionals, and home services companies. They do have some pre-built templates. It's a good starting point, but I would always highly recommend that you customize any of the things that you build in high level and then go from there. Many times I have clients that have multiple businesses or multiple locations, and they ask me, Benjamin, once I create the original sales funnel with your team or the original landing page, can I use this for our other location or business? And the answer, my friends, is absolutely yes. We always believe that you shouldn't have to recreate the wheel once you figure out something that's working. So, this is also a huge benefit in creating a snapshot from scratch and then making a copy of it and uploading it to your next location or given business. Now, this webinar was intended for people that are just getting started with high level. If you had the chance to dig in a little bit further to some of the additional resources that are available for high level, and as I mentioned previously, they're constantly coming out with new features, 300 plus features to be exact, just at the high level summit in 2023. So I wanted to cover some additional quick high-level advanced features. Those will include things such as website hosting, collecting client service payments, building e-commerce websites for transaction-based reselling of products, reselling of high level to other providers. You can automate your onboarding process, affiliate marketing to generate additional revenue stream of selling high level to people, a partnership directory such as ourselves, where you can be delisted publicly in the software as a solution provider for high-level services, chatbot solutions for pre-existing questions that your business might be facing from your customers with canned solutions, courses or product if you'd like to be able to sell your own online course in your high-level account, and many, many more. We get tons of requests for different features within high level, and the capabilities in high level are endless. So just keep in mind, you shouldn't overwhelm yourself with trying to learn all these features, but focus on the features that are going to help your business grow in the right way. At this point, I personally feel that I've given you at least the beginnings of a great strategy for your high level account. But you might be asking yourself, I actually don't have the time that I need to go set all this up. And I also need to save money and stop using a lot of these other marketing tools that I've already learned and just consolidate them all into one solution. Well, how do you save money and time? Buy our high level automation course. We have meticulously crafted, after 4 years, a high level course that will ultimately outline how to take your business to the next level with high level. As you can see in our high level automation course, we have a number of different things that are included within this course. We will offer 4 free workflow campaigns for fast financial results that is valued at $299. In this course, there'll be 20 video lessons by myself that will walk you through step by step how to set up all the necessary features as well as advanced features to take your account to the next level. We'll also provide a high level automation checklist and ChatGPT prompt in order to use AI and answer some of those lingering questions or potential workflows that might happen as you set up your sales funnel, valued at $299, as well as the 20 video lessons that are valued at $299. We will also provide a high level partner strategy call with me personally as the CEO of Global Social Media Marketing, and as well as provide a student networking group for anyone that's bought our course so they can talk to other students about what they're facing as they go through the high level journey, and also to get new ideas and templates to further build out your high level account. Also in this course at a 299 value after the 401 value is the 20 exercises and quizzes that we offer as a digital badge certification as taking our course and demonstrating your expertise in high level to the World Wide Web.
Now, the total value of our course is priced at $1,597, and we're actually taking that value and providing a ton of value and offering it for sale on our website today at $297. But within these pricing options for our course at $297, we have two pricing options. Pricing option number one is a one-time payment of $297. We also offer a payment installment option of 4 payment options of $37.13 each, which you have to pay every 2 weeks and interest free. Now, if you're watching this webinar today, I am excited to offer you an exclusive offer for only people that have made it this far through the webinar. If you're watching this webinar today, we are offering our high-level course at just $149. That is an amazing value offer for someone that has been running high-level accounts for their business and for their clients.
Literally, you are going to save yourself thousands of dollars by buying this course to speed up your time to implementation and using real insights driven success stories from our clients and our business on how to get you your results faster and more effective for the long term. So, we encourage you to buy this high level mastery course as we personally feel this is the course you need to take your high level account and your business to the next level. Buy the course at https://bit.ly/4AW capital A M capital L capital D and use our coupon code on the checkout page in all caps GHLMASTER or GHL Master.
Again, buy our course at our bit.ly link here and use coupon code GHL Master to get your high-level course for today's webinar-only offer of $149.
So why trust our course over other courses? Well, we've got expert high-level partner insights, easy setup for your new high-level account, improvement of marketing strategies based on our experience as a marketing agency and high-level partner of 4 years, high-level training tutorials that have been customized with video lessons as me as your instructor, automations for your business for things like importing, exporting contacts, sales funnels, workflows, and many more to dissect the 300 different features that are available on high level today. And finally, you are getting giveaway discounts to our course and additional courses at a price that you just can't beat. So if you're still not convinced at this point in the webinar that you need our high level course to take you to the next step, we are giving a free, risk free guarantee that if you complete our high level course in 30 days, set up your account, and you're still not satisfied with the results and we can't help you, we'll give you a refund 100% of your investment after taking our course. Just send us a quick email and we'll look into your specific situation and see how we can best help or refund your money. Open the door to a window of opportunity with our high level course. Now, as a thank you bonus to all of our viewers for taking the time with me today to watch our webinar, we wanted to also offer you our YouTube ads course that we've built as someone that spent over $10 million on YouTube ads to drive traffic, leads, and customers for our different clients. You may need some additional traffic to get you to your business goals in 2024. So our originally priced course of $299, just by watching this webinar, we're going to give you 55 or 50% off to use coupon code GHL webinar and get it for half off. We're only offering this to people that are watching the webinar. So again, here's the bit.ly link on our page, https://bit.ly/4AU capital A capital B A2 to get our YouTube ads course for 50% off to drive additional traffic, leads, and conversions by watching this webinar. I want to personally thank all of you viewers out there for watching our free webinar on high-level setup and the essential features to automate your webinar. Again, you can buy our high-level mastery course if you're looking for advanced opportunities to build out your high-level mastery into next year. You can buy our course again at our bit.ly link, https semicolon // bit.ly/48W capital A M capital L capital D with the coupon code GHL Master in the checkout page. Thanks again for watching, and here's to leveling up in 2024.